You've also had some experience working with medium-sized and also some less mature CPG companies, and I'm curious also for your view regarding any special challenges that they face.
Sure, and I think there are two very different types of groups. Medium-sized companies, as I picture them, they're at that point where they've grown beyond how they were founded, and their portfolio is beginning to get more complex. So common stumbling blocks can be they remember the company they were, and may not be refreshing how they need to work in their current situation. And so this transition can be, are they set up with the right discipline? But have they refreshed it? Do they have the right discipline in what the leadership team, the executives, need to focus on, different than when they were growing? This is also the time, a lot of companies begin to go from having everybody responsible for managing projects to beginning to put in some professional project managers. And you may not need a lot within an organization, and they can enable good discipline through the organization, often being responsible for training and modeling the good behaviors, even if they don't touch every project. And God forbid that any of the project managers who are listening would think that they go in and have to do everything. No, you can pick the biggest projects is often the place, and then helping with portfolio management is a great way for an organization that's getting larger to begin to get some discipline in and make themselves more efficient. And that will lead to better outcomes in the end, but also more importantly is faster delivery. Less mature companies can actually be a reflection of any company, because all companies struggle. The large organizations I've worked for, while I think they had remarkable discipline in how they managed their portfolios and projects, there could be time periods where they grew lax and didn't keep things refreshed. Big companies have so much momentum, they may forget to keep the training discipline, or you can get to a point where you're over managing projects and therefore you let off the reins and then things get chaotic again and your projects become slower. So those less mature companies can be not only growing, but big companies that need to refresh how they're doing things. And ultimately, I think that's, as we've talked on what Brightfire does, I think that's where systems come in as tools to help the personnel in the organization to do this work simpler.